to the Eric St. Joe Podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week from the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. Baldwin Ace Hardware, a beacon of DIY awesomeness in the Northland. Dog roll call. Looks like we would have had a glimpse of O'Neill, but he already took off. We got Daisy, we got Bruce, we got O'Neill. Benny, the one-eyed wonder dog, still as usual in the other room. Camping out, likes to be alone. So glad you are here. My God. The football over the weekend featured some serious drama. I think that's what I like the most about it. You never know what could take place. It could be some fantastic scenario where there's an outrageous comeback, or sometimes it's an ass kicking. Sometimes it's an ass kicking because somebody gets hurt. And in this case, well, you had San Francisco go into Philadelphia. Now, I didn't think Philadelphia was going to lose that game. I 100% thought they were going to win, but I didn't think it would go the way it did. It makes sense. The one thing that San Francisco's been, well, they've been good at a lot of things this year, including quarterbacks not being healthy. They had an all-star season with their quarterbacks not being healthy. And what a time to really pick up the pace in that regard. The NFC Championship game. Now, you can't really decide that you're going to get hurt or decide that you're not going to get hurt. So whatever. But, boy, I tell you what, this might be the greatest season in the history of the NFL, the San Francisco 49ers. And they're not even going to the Super Bowl. Considering that they got this far, and every time you turn around, their quarterback's injured. As the season wound down, this dude, Brock Purdy, young guy, I think he's like 11 or 12 years old, takes over. And he performs awesomely. He gets that 49er magic. The defense on that team is really strong. But they can only do so much. Early in the game, Purdy injures his throwing arm. Of course he's injured. He has to leave the game. In comes some guy. The first thing out of everybody's mouth in the broadcast booth is, oh. That was actually, those were the words, oh. This old man hobbles onto the field. I think it was Joe Montana. The guy was so old. I think Joe Montana now, at age 60-something, would have performed better than the guy they had out there. They could have had more production out of one of the San Francisco homeless people that camp out around the stadium in their hometown, where their home games are played. The guy was that bad. He couldn't even hand the ball off to people. Everything sucked. San Francisco's defense was keeping them in the game, and there was one moment when they handed it to Christian McCaffrey, and he said, give me that fucking ball, I'm going to run it in. And he did. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe they'll make a game of it. Maybe they're one of these teams that only needs like 10 points to win, and they're going to stifle the deal. Because, Philly's first touchdown, it was controversial because the fucker dropped the ball. And Philly ran to the line of scrimmage and executed a play, which means you can't replay it, which is bullshit. I think that's a stupid rule. If a team rushes to the line like that and they just call a play, you got to say, no, fuck you. If they find out after the fact, even after you hike the ball, I don't give a shit if you score a touchdown. No. You can't do that. That is bullshit. Just because you quickly ran to the line and hiked it and ran a play, Oh, we can't go back in time now. Bullshit. You should absolutely be able to go back in time. Fuck you. In fact, that should be a red flag. That if the team is scrambling to get to the line of scrimmage because the guy who caught the ball run back to the huddle, he says, hurry up, I dropped that motherfucker. Let's get up there and just run a play. That's bullshit. But anyway, it doesn't matter because Purdy gets injured and they couldn't do shit with the ball. Like I said, San Francisco did tie it, but then that was it, you know. The quarterback, no one knows his name. The guy who was the backup to Purdy. The announcers didn't know who he was. To this day, to this minute, we don't know who he is. He just came in. And he ends up getting hurt. Of course he gets hurt. Now, they have no more quarterbacks. Purdy had to come back into the game and could not throw the ball. Like his arm is like basically fallen off. I'm surprised they were even able to hike it to him with two hands, you know? I thought they were going to have to, like, hike it to him, and he, you know, the arm's just laying at his side, all fucked up. My God. So he could only hand the ball off to people. At that point, I mean, someone's going to get killed. If I'm Brock Purdy, and I got a busted wing, and I line up under center, you know, they're like, 343, hut, hut, hut. I would not do that. I would go to the line of scrimmage and say, I'm going to hand it off to number 25 behind me. Take it easy on us. Hut, hut, hut. I would take a knee if it wasn't embarrassing. Hut, hut, hut. That's, you know. You got to keep yourself alive, for God's sake. Because Purdy's only like 11 or 12 years old. Holy shit. So that's it. Philly's in. Blue State Rob with Brock Purdy's arm became Jackie's knee, my daughter. Yeah, pretty much. I think Jackie would have been a better quarterback for San Francisco with her rebuilt knee than Brock Purdy. So, San Francisco, get the fuck out of here. You got no business being here. You can't even keep your quarterbacks healthy. Fuck you. Cincinnati. Kansas City. Let's cut to the key portion of this game. The fact that in the fourth quarter, with 1 minute and 3 seconds to go, Cincinnati has the ball. At this point in the game, it looked to me like Kansas City was sputtering offensively. Mahomes, putting a lot of pressure on a bad ankle, was visibly limping. It was even affecting the way he threw the ball. Because he couldn't, I guess there's a technique with how you push off of one foot when you're following through with it. Romo was breaking it down, all that shit. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I see that. And Cincinnati, healthier. Their quarterback, Burrow. And I thought, okay, this is it. Audio check, video check. 1 minute, 3 seconds to go.
Has to get to.
Okay, so they got to go 90 yards. And it's 3rd and 16 at this point. The crowd's going ape shit. This is when I thought Cincinnati was going to win.
27 for a first down. And there's the throw. Wide
Look
open.
at that dude was so wide open. Holy shit.
Is Hayden Hurst with 56 seconds to go.
Now all they got to do is get in the range for a field goal.
They've done a good job. See how they got him right there? You can go ahead and follow him from behind.
Now it's another 3rd and 8 play, so they haven't been able to do shit after that big reception.
Here comes Chris Jones.
Ah! And that dude, number 95, he's like their best player on defense. And he sacks Burrow, so that's it. They gotta get rid of the ball. That means you give Mahomes 40 seconds. But I'm like, there's no way. He hasn't been able to move.
And that'll be a timeout by Kansas City. They moved.
Andy Reid showing a lot of faith in the rookie.
But this dude punts it. Now watch where the dude who fields the ball, the punt returner, watch what he does.
Chrisman's going to send it his way. Backpedals at the 20. He's going to take off. Takes off, and this is why he's out there. That's Sky Moore near the 50.
Okay. All right. So now it's like, holy shit. He's got him near midfield. They got to get to a certain point where, the percentage of the guy kicking the ball goes up dramatically. You want to get close. Kansas City hasn't been able to do shit, though.
Out for the Chiefs. It's Mahomes. In trouble, dumps it off.
All right. No big deal. Watch this.
Pacheco.
Okay.
Taking players with him to the 47.
All right, so little gain.
Timeout.
Mahomes limping.
But you still got a chance to
17, 16, 15.
Take the shot.
Watch this.
Here's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4.
Okay, now this is key. I forget which one of these defensive guys is going to do this, but okay. Mahomes is running. He can't move. All right?
Dumps it off.
He can't move at all. And he tucks the ball and starts running. Now,
And they take the timeout.
you got to get to this red line to be even close to a field goal.
It favors that, but you still got a chance to clock it. Take your time and take the shot down.
Here's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go for the... Yes, he's got the marker. And he's got the out of bounds.
Okay, so he runs out of bounds, and 58 pushes him when he's out of bounds. So he picked up plenty of yardage. Tack on 15 more yards. This fucking idiot.
Here's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to go.
Okay, now watch 58. His left leg. He's going to hyperextend that shit too. Watch. See, right now he shouldn't be pushing him. He's like, fuck you. I want to lose the game. Right? Right there. Okay, actually his right leg. Right there, his right leg is nearly flippity-muppity because it wants to go the other way, but it doesn't, but it still hurt like fuck. So talk about the worst play of the game for 58. He gives Mahomes and the Chiefs 15 more yards and fucks up his knee at the same time. Oh no!
Hurt as he hit the bench, and a flag's coming in to put him 15 yards closer.
Oh!
Foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 58.
And that 15 yards.
That's that dude, 58. He's like, oh, motherfucking, this is the worst day of my life. He's laying there for like minutes after, the Kansas City kicks a field goal. Everyone's running around the guy. They're stepping on his throat.
40-yard field goal attempt to go to the Super Bowl.
Look at that. Oh, no.
Oh, and right there at the end.
Watch his hyperextension.
Playing great all day. And get.
Oh! Oh, no! Oh, look how fucked up that looks. Man, that's rough. Shit.
Guys, on this play, you can clearly see that Patrick Mahomes has both feet out in the white as he's getting hit. This is a late hit out of bounds on the play.
So there you go. 8 seconds. Go win the game.
Here's Butker.
Wow. He kicked the shit out of that ball.
All the way. It's good.
Oh, my God. This is all in the last minute of the game. Are you kidding me? This dude here.
And then a bunch of desperation laterals coming up.
Yeah, this is the...
There it is on the ground. And retrieved
Kick it to the white guy. He sucks. Throw it to this guy. This is embarrassing. Oh, yeah. Ball goes flying in the air.
It's over. It is over.
That's it.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won it.
Oh, they showed this guy. I think that's that's the guy who pushed Mahomes, and then hurt his knee. Talk about a bad night. He just sat there
to the Super Bowl for the third
and cried. Oh, I would too. You just had a boneheaded play. The entire city hates your guts. You don't even go back to the locker room. This is when this stupid bastard should take off his gear and walk out of the stadium nude. That's what he should do. Wow. Tyler writes, good thing Al Michaels wasn't calling that game. He would have fallen asleep during the last minute out of boredom. Blue State Rob says, personal foul, muppety flippity leg breaker, defense number 58. Corey writes, never forget the Eagles fan who ate horse poop after they won the Super Bowl. Safe to assume they represent all Eagles fans. Trash people. Yeah. The guy ate horse shit. He was so happy they won the game. He ate horse shit. Unbelievable. So that is that. I did not want Kansas City to win. I wanted the Bengals to win. I just love Burrow, and but you got to give it up for to Mahomes. I mean, that was incredible. Gutsy performance. And I think it's safe to say you got to begin to wrap your mind around the fact that it's too bad Jim Nantz said it, but near the end of that game, he made 2 points, which you're going to hear 1 million times between now and the game. 2 little factoids that, unless if one of the players gets caught with a hooker or something like that, or something ridiculous happens, all we're going to hear about is it's the Andy Reid Bowl. Because Andy Reid coached Philly for 14 years, all-time winningest coach. And he's coached Kansas City for 10 years. And I think he's 1 win shy of being the all-time winningest coach for Kansas City. I think a bigger factoid would be, how is that man still alive? He looks like one of the most unhealthiest people on the planet. How is he on the sidelines, not in a scooter? That is an upset that he is actually able to stay upright during the whole game. You will also hear about the fact that Travis Kelce, the stud tight end or whatever the fuck position he is for Kansas City, his brother plays for the Eagles. No, I didn't know that. That's because his brother's the center. So they're like, oh my God, it's the Andy Reid Bowl. And it's the Kelce Bowl. Yeah, you're going to hear that a lot. Rob writes, all of his kids are in jail. Now, I don't know about that. I know that the one drunk driving in the past year and a half, badly injured a child in another vehicle because he caused a wreck because he was shit-faced. He's in prison for extended time. I think another of his kids might have committed suicide. I'm not even sure. Andy Reid's kids. Trouble. Yeah. Rob says both of his sons are in jail. All of his kids are in jail. I only think one is. The one had a heroin overdose 10 years ago. That sounds absolutely awful. And then the dude about, like I said, he was acting. Britt is the guy. Britt Reid. He severely injured a 5-year-old girl in a crash after he drank alcohol on the job. Wasn't he like a, yeah, he was one of the assistant coaches, I think, on the team. One-time NFL assistant coach has battled drug addiction, as did his older brother Garrett, who passed at 29. This is historically sad. For Andy Reid, boy, he's got a lot of things going against him to be able to stay on the sidelines, physical and mental. My God. That sounds terrible. Well, anyway. Travis Kelce, who's kind of hilarious. He wanted his hands on the trophy, the Lamar Hunt trophy. So they gave him the trophy, and this is what Travis Kelce said.
I appreciate you. How about this beautiful trophy? Huh? Hey, I got some wise words for that Cincinnati mayor. Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. You gotta fight for your right to party!
Okay.
I knew he was going to be up for one more of those.
He also, when Burrow was being interviewed and trying to praise God, lady's like, Patrick, you just won the big game. And he's like, yeah, I just want to praise God. And then Kelce comes in and he goes, Burrowhead, no way, this is Mahomes' house or something like that, or Mahomes' mansion or whatever the fuck, I don't know. Kelce quoting The Rock and the Beastie Boys. All very current references, by the way, by Travis Kelce. He should have thrown in Where's the Beef? And Pepsi, it's the choice of a new generation. You got the right one, baby. This Bud's for you. The reason why he was taking a run at the mayor of Cincinnati. Where the hell is it now? Aha. Because the mayor of Cincinnati was talking shit Friday after I'd finished up podcasting, so I didn't have this. Audio check, video check.
Good afternoon, Cincinnati.
This is Aftab Purval, the mayor of Cincinnati.
Proclamation from the desk of the mayor. Be it proclaimed, whereas the Cincinnati headed to Burrowhead Stadium for their second consecutive AFC Championship game.
By the way, I think he's won one game there, Joe Burrow. One game.
Last year's game, the Bengals scored more points than the Chiefs, resulting in a Bengals victory and a Chiefs loss. Whereas,
but this guy's very intimidating.
Joseph Lee Burrow, who's 3-0 against Mahomes, has been asked by officials to take a paternity test confirming whether or not he's his father. Whereas all season long, Cincinnati has been on a path of destiny, fighting it out to overcome anyone who stands between them and a Super Bowl win. And whereas Kansas City is named after its neighboring state, which is, just kind of weird. Now, therefore, I, Aftab Pureval, Mayor of the City of Cincinnati, do hereby proclaim January 29th, 2023 as They Gotta Play Us Day in Cincinnati. Thank you.
Yeah, but, I mean, we all know where that ended up going.
I appreciate you. How about this beautiful trophy? Huh? Hey, I got some wise words for that Cincinnati mayor.
You got the right one, baby.
Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. You gotta fight
What will you do for a Klondike bar?
for your right to party.
And she's buying a Stairway to Heaven.
I knew he was going to be up for one more of those.
It's Tricky to rock a rhyme. That's right on time. It's Tricky. Does it surprise anyone that Amanda would reference the dildo company? Ha! I'm a little ashamed that Cincinnati is the headquarters for pure romance. One way or another, it's been way too long since I worked in the stupid dildo company. Did you guys know I host parties? Did you guys know that I can get you all your dick products? Wow, Cincinnati! That's the same town where pure romance is made. Jesus Christ. I thought we shamed that out of you of talking about the stupid shit that no one cares about with your dumb dildo company. The Twitter or the Twitch is not your platform, as is Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, for you to talk about your dumb dildos. Good God. Well, anyway. So we are set. Super Bowls, Eagles. KC should be great. I love it. Bring it on. A little bit more on that. But before I continue, even one more minute, just know that if you want to watch the full show, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Because if you're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube right now, I got to kick you out. So sorry. But go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Follow the page. Subscribe to it. It's real simple. I had a conversation with Jeff Risdon the other day, the Lions insider of the Huge Show. And he goes, oh, man, yeah, that I don't do Twitch. It's confusing. I go, dude, no, it's not. It's simple. If you can log on to a website, you're on Twitch. If you can download an app, you're on Twitch. If you're at a computer, which most people do it via their phone, though, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Or simply download the Twitch app in the App Store. There's a little magnifying glass after you open it up. And then just type Eric Zane Live, all one word. There I am. Follow, subscribe with Amazon Prime, and you're good to go. You don't have to subscribe with Amazon Prime. If you do, though, you get the show with no commercial interruptions if you link up your Amazon Prime account, and that's free. Or don't. You'll have to sit through an ad here and there. No big deal. But that's how you do it. As always, send me an email, eric@ericzaneshow.com, if you have any further questions or want clarification or just want to chat. And you can always download the on-demand audio podcast wherever you download shows, including Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, CastBox. Just search Eric Zane Show on your favorite platform and off you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you.